Okay, so we're going to start today just standing behind your chair. And I want to start with the arm, first of all. So what I'm going to do is just simply put your hand on back of the chair, and we're just going to swing that arm underneath and through like that. So your legs are nice and wide. Get a nice big swing going with that arm. That's it. Swinging back and forth. You got it. All the way through. Excellent. Good. I'm just going to ease into this. So I like to do these big movements. That's it. Let's switch arms over. Up we go. Don't force it. Just nice and gentle to start here. Nice gentle movements. Bending over just a little bit. Watch your lower back. Okay, let's do the same thing with the leg now. Just get one leg out in front. Just like a pendulum swinging back and forth. Nice and loose. Good. That's it. That's it. And we'll switch sides. Might feel tight at the beginning and then loosens up a little bit as you go along. That's what we're going for here. That looks good. Doesn't that feel good? Oh, I like that one. And everybody has different flexibility, different range of motion. So you might find, some people might find they can get their leg higher than others, but don't force it. Just let it swing naturally. Now this one involves a little bit of coordination. I'm going to stand with my hand on the chair on my left-hand side, and my right leg is going to start swinging through. And as you do that, your arm's going to start to counterbalance what your leg is doing. Make sense? So just like that. Swinging that through. That's it. Just going to let one more person in there. There we go. Swinging through. That's it. Welcome, everybody. Nice to see you all here today. It's beautiful Tuesday. I don't know what it's like where you are, but it's gorgeous and sunny outside here today. Let's change sides. I was going to move my computer outside, do an outdoor class. Getting to that time of year. All right. Nice and loose. Kicking that through. Try to get that arm working. That's it. That's it. Excellent. Oh, yes. Let that kind of flex out or stretch out the hamstring in the back of the leg. You probably feel that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now we're going to put our hands on the chair. I'm just going to pin myself here so I can see. Make sure, if I can see myself clearly, then I know you guys can. There we go. All right. So I'm going to go up and down on my toes here. So how do we do that? We just hold on to the chair. We're going to go up and down. That's the key here. You want to feel the calf muscles working there, then the shins as you pull your toes up. So get as high as you can in both directions. Excellent. Now you can have your hands, both hands on the chair if you want. I'm just doing this so you can see my feet moving. That's what we're after. Excellent. Let's do 5 more. Don't rush this one. 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, shake out those legs. Now I'm going to lift my right leg and I'm going to do a little circle just like that. Okay, just doing that little circle while I'm balancing. Even while you're doing this one, you're still working this hip because as you stand on that left leg, it's going to have to work a little bit to support you. Let's change directions of that foot, of the circle, change in the circle. Good. Other side now. Let's get as nice of a circle as you can. Imagine you're tracing it with your toe. And the other direction. Good, good, good. One more person I'm going to let on here from Sylvia. Good old Sylvia. Okay, now keeping your chair nearby. What I want to do is what I call our shift exercises. And we're going to shift from side to side like this. So I'm shifting left to right. Posture's tall. Tighten your tummy. We're going side to side. Here we go. And I am lifting my heels, keeping contact with the toes. Keeping that contact. Yes. That looks good. Now we're going to lift that foot right up, just like so. That's good. Side to side, shifting the weight, shifting that weight. Now, if you can't lift your foot up, or if you only feel comfortable holding on, then by all means, hold on. Don't put yourself in a dangerous predicament. We don't want that. Okay, good. Now the same idea. I'm going to put my left foot forward and I'm going to rock forward. And I like to do this little push and a pull with your arms as well. So get your weight onto your front foot and onto your back foot. And you can start off just lifting your heel right there, lifting your toe. But I want you to feel that sensation of your weight going forward and your weight coming back. That is key. Forward and back. Now, if you feel up to it, you can actually start to lift your foot up, just like that. See, lifting, lifting. It's up to you. Do what feels good for you. That's it. So it's really important, and it's not always easy as you think to get that sensation of shifting your weight forward and backwards. This can be kind of a scary right there, right? It feels like you're falling, but it's good to practice that. It's good to practice that. Let's change our feet. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Forward and backwards. Pushing out, pulling back. You get that sensation of shifting? That's what we're after here. Very nice. You got it. Okay, now just a little variation on that theme. You still got your chair off to the side. What I'm going to do now is just take a big step forward and kind of catch myself and come back. Try again. Forward. And your arms kind of go out like this. Just like that. Forward. And you kind of just catch yourself. Get your weight onto your foot. So imagine you just tripped and you're falling forward, but that's okay because you're able to stop yourself from falling any farther by getting that foot out in front. Now, like I say, you can hold on if you need to. It's perfectly fine. I just want you to have that sensation of catching yourself. So if the real life scenario happens that you happen to trip on something, you can quickly get that foot out there and stop. It's those postural reflexes. How quickly do your reflexes kick in? They diminish over time if we don't practice. Okay, let's try the side. Let's try this one. So we're starting here. I'm going to step to the side and reach out. Step to the side, just like that. Again, these are daily practice exercises. You can do these all the time. The more you practice, the more that reaction will kick in real life, which is exactly what you want. Lovely. That's it. Let's do 3 more. Side lunge. We call this a side lunge, for lack of a better term. Lunging off to the side. Okay, last one. Now I'm going to shift everything over to this side. Okay, so here we go. Off to the left. It's almost like a dance move, isn't it? You know, it's almost like a start of a dance move. It's the dance of not falling. That's what this is. A no fall dance. It's a good one. It's a blockbuster. Big step, big step. There we go. Out to the side. That's it. So that's if you, sometimes, you know, if you take your first couple steps and you catch your foot, sometimes you have a little fall to the side and down you go, hitting your shoulder. Okay, last one we're going to do is a reverse lunge. So we're going to step back, just like that. Step back, catch yourself. You know, when people tell me they've had falls, I always like to ask them, well, how did it happen? And what I hear quite often is someone will say, well, I got up from a chair and I went to take a step. Oh, so hang on a sec. Looks like somebody hasn't been let in here. Just 1 sec. Oh, no, I don't see anybody that's waiting to come in. Sandy can't get in? Vicky, if you get a chance, ask Sandy if she's on the right one. I don't see her in the waiting room. She's not there. Sorry. She might be on the...
She just phoned me.
What's that?
Sandy just phoned me and said she can't get in.
I wonder if she's on the right Zoom call though. She might, or the right, maybe she's on last program or something. But I don't see her in the waiting room. She's not there. So she's probably in the wrong spot. Tell her to try again.
Okay, okay.
Thanks, Vicky. So if you get up from a chair and you're not really thinking about it, maybe you're busy doing this and you take a step, that's when falls happen. Or if you start from this position and you go to step to the side, your foot catches, and down you go. So why am I saying this? Well, it's just really good to be aware when you're going to start going from a sitting or from a standing position. Think about those first few steps, right? Think about what you're going to be doing. If I'm getting up from a chair, okay, I'm going to take 2 or 3 nice big steps, and then off I go. It's always those initial movements when you're starting from holding still, right? So anytime you start from a position where you're not moving and you start without really thinking about it, or you're rushing, that's when falls can happen. Okay, so that's just something to be aware of. Okay, gang, let's grab a stick or a pole, whatever you got handy. I'm just going to shut my door. I'll be right back. Yeah, sometimes those everyday movements that we kind of take for granted, they get a little bit harder with Parkinson's. That automatic movement where you just get up and get moving, it gets a little, it kind of disappears a little bit. Okay, let's get to our next phase here now. We're going to start to really get the rest of these muscles warmed up. Let's start with a nice big circle. I'm standing with my feet nice and wide, and I'm getting as much spin as I can. I'm going to lift those heels just a little bit, as you can see, just like so. I'll keep an eye out for Sandy. She's trying to get in. Don't understand where she is. Don't we love technology, folks? I mean, it's great that we can do these classes. We don't have to be here, but technology can have its downfalls sometimes, for sure. That is how it is. Now let's bend forward a bit and swing those arms side to side, just like that. Good, keep swinging. It's going to do a slight tilt here. Good, there we go. We are just shifting back and forth. I use that word shift a lot, I know, but shift is important. You're shifting your weight. That is key to improving your fall prevention, lack of falls. And you practice shifting your weight a lot. Because that's when we get into trouble. When you shift your weight and you're not ready for it, or you overshift, that can happen too. Okay, let's do a big one arm push. I'm going to put my left foot out in front. Let's do a big push. See, we're still shifting weight forward and shifting back. Oh, what's it? Sending my email and sign in. Good, good. Here we come. We're shifting forward and back, forward and back. If I stop to let somebody in, just keep going, everybody. Don't stop. You don't need to stop. Excuse me. Now, really drive that forward. I'm doing a little twist to my wrist as well, as you can see that. It's almost like martial arts, isn't it? Boy, like those fighting sticks they use. Not that I know anything about martial arts. Oh, boy. Hey, let's change sides. See how we do with the other foot. Nice big push. So we're still doing those shifts, but now that we're doing a stick, kind of forcing it forward in a forceful way, kind of adds a little bit to the center of balance being thrown forward. So it's good to practice that. You might feel your legs working a bit here too, as you do these little lunges back and forth. Yeah, so let's do 3 more, folks. Last one. Okay, let's get a big circle going now. Here we go. Up and around. Good. Open that right up all the way. Just as high as you are comfortable to go, though. And the other way around. Oh, I see. Sandy, you must be here under Vicky's name now. Welcome, welcome. You made it. We have 2 Vickies. Oh, my gosh. All right. Up and around we go. Lovely. There we go. 3, 2, last one. Now we're going to pass that baton around, all the way around like that. Good. There we go. And the other way around. Here we go. Open the chest up. Now, today we're going to try this one. We're also going to go down through the legs and to the other side. A little figure 8. Little hand-eye coordination there. How does that feel? Good. 3, 2, last one. Good. Well done. Now I've got my hands on the stick about shoulder width apart, just like so. I'm going to do a very functional movement. This is called a clean and jerk. So you're standing tall. I'm going to bend my knees and push my backside out behind me like this. And as I do, I reach down, up and over. Now make sure your chest stays up. That's a proper way to pick something up too. Don't bend forward like that. You want to use your knees. Bend with your knees, as your mother always told you. Bend with your knees. Well, maybe not your mother, but I'm sure somebody in your lifetime has told you to lift with your knees. We all tend to lift with our lower backs, and that's not healthy. So even if you don't have the flexibility to get very low, even to there, that's better than this. See what I mean? Okay, so down and up. Down and up. That's what we're doing. Good, very nice. Okay, now one more. This time we're going to put our palms up. Actually, I'm sorry, there's two more. I lied. Haha. This one is going to go like this. So come all the way up overhead. You're going to stick as far back as you can. Bend those elbows. Very good. Good. Then we have one more. Coming up here. Or was that the last one? I had one more for you guys. Oh yes, the knee lifts, of course. I'm trying to do it today without consulting my notes and trying to work on my brain power. Obviously, it needs more work. Okay, there we go. Lifting those knees. Sometimes we refer to this exercise as knees up, Mother Brown, if that's what you prefer. Whatever feels good. Lifting up, lifting up. Excellent. Very nice. Feel those hip flexors. That's the muscles that engage the muscles that lift your knees. Hip flexors, they flex your hip joint. They're very important to keep working those muscles. All right. Okay, let's put that noodle away. Then we're going to go grab a set of dumbbells, okay? And we'll meet back in 2 seconds here, 30 seconds or so. Excuse me. Okay. Now, let's get into a little bit of dumbbell work here. Working the dumbbells. Set up my timer here for you guys. Let's see how we do. Oh, I think I'll use the big one. The big one seems to work better. Okay. $30, 10-second break. Okay, so to start with, we're just going to simply swing our arms a little bit. That's all good. Just get used to having those dumbbells in your hands. Kick this out of the way. Just give that a little swing. Good. Now, if you've been coming to these classes for a while, I hope by now that you've gone and got yourself a set of slightly heavier dumbbells, because you do get stronger as you go along. Okay, so we're going to start with one foot out in front. We're going to start with our 1-2s. Now, I want you to do this slower than you would. Slower than you would with the boxing gloves on, okay? So here we go. So it's like 1, 2, 1, 2. It's like you're pushing your arms slowly, but still getting them all the way out to that full range of motion. All the way out. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Excellent. We're just going for 30 seconds here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Take a break. Just turn that down a little tiny bit. Next up, let's do the 3-4. So let's do those hooks. Okay, here we go. Doing our hooks. So we're going number 3, number 4. So get those elbows up. Again, go slow. We're not trying to box here. We're trying to strengthen the muscles that allow us to box. 3, 4. That's a left hook and a right hook. Left hook, right hook. That's it. You got it. Left hook, right hook. Yes. Good. Okay, give them a little swing. Let's do our uppercuts. Coming up here in 10 seconds. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Uppercuts. uppercuts, uppercuts. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Yes. Good. All right, now we're going to do bicep curls. And when we do bicep curls, I like to do a little step back as well, just for fun, okay? So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Little step back. Here we go. Just like so. Yes. So a little multiple compound movement there. We're doing more than one thing at once. A little multitasking. Little multitasking. That's the name of the game here. Practice doing more than one movement at once. And it's hard. It's like rubbing your belly and patting your head kind of thing. Okay, so next up, we're going to do the bicep curls again. This time, we're going to step to the side like this. Step, step. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Step and step. That's a little different. Got to work the brain. Little tasking. Yes, that's it. That's it. Excellent. Four, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Okay, now we're going to come here and we're going to just kind of transfer your weight side to side, shifting that weight. Up and over we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up and over. Up and over. Keep that going. Yes. Keep shifting. And get those arms up as high as you can. That's what we're after. Nice and high. We got 5 seconds. And rest. Okay. Now grab your chair. We're going to pull your chair in again. And we're going to stand behind the chair. Get 1 foot, one foot forward. But I've got both dumbbells in my hand, as you can see here, right? So that's how you make it heavier. It's a big muscle group. It can handle more for this particular one. Here we go. We're pulling. Give that a little row. Excellent. That's it. On the other side. Left hand. If you've got a heavier dumbbell by now, you can just use that. You don't need to double up if you've got a heavier one. Good. You'd be surprised by how much you can lift with this particular movement because it's big back muscles. And now don't move like this. You want to just have the arm working, just the arm. So you keep your back nice and flat. Five seconds. That felt so good. Let's do it again. Switch back to the other side again. Here we go. Okay, we're going to put that left hand back on top. Right hand's coming down underneath. And here we go. Big row, big row. That's what we're after. Good. I'll try the other side. 5 seconds. Here we go. Let's give it a good pull. 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Looking good. 5 seconds. Good. Now, we're going to work the triceps. You can do it like this, or you can do it like this. Bend forward, bring them up, and then push up like that. So it's up to you, whatever feels best, okay? Straighten out those arms, bend those elbows. There we go. Feel the back of the arms, those triceps working. Now try not to do this. Don't let those arms come all the way down like that. You want to keep the arms up, elbows high, and just bend at the elbows. That's all we're doing here. 5 seconds. And take a break. Now, we're going to be rolling up like this, pulling up like that, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last one here, gang. Good. Just like zipping up a jacket. See, we're just zipping up, just like so. Yeah, you guys have been doing some dumbbell work, strength work here. All right. Put those down. Okay, come on, give me an arm up. Let's hear you guys growl. You feel strong now? Come on, Ken, I can see you out there. All right, before we get into our boxing, which we're going to start very momentarily, I want to just put you through a quick little the little standing power moves kind of flow session here. So power moves, I'm sure some of you have heard of power moves. It's out of Arizona originally, and it's just like basically it's like moving yoga essentially. It's like almost like a sun salutation, but a little bit easier to do. We don't have to get down on the ground and whatnot. So I'm just going to walk you through this. We're going to do these exercises together as a flow. So you want to start standing nice and tall, make sure there's nothing around you. And we're going to start with our arms at our side, and then we're going to push our backside out like this and drive your arms forward. And then as you stand back, you just open the chest up. So just like that, coming back, right? So this is a, yeah. So they call this a power squat. Open, power squat. So from the side, it looks like this. Push and open. Really, really exaggerate those movements. Powerful movements. Open up. That's what we're after. Powerful movement. That's it. Good. Next up, coming back to our opening spot, we're going to lift one arm up as high as you can, all the way up like that. So that's a power rock side to side. Keep that going. Good. These are designed to improve your flexibility and range of motion, which is really, really important, especially if you have Parkinson's, because Parkinson's wants to rob you of your range of motion. So we want to get it back. We're bringing it back. Yes. Let's do 3 more on each side. 3, 2, last one. There we go. Okay, now legs out nice and wide. This is called the power twist. We're going to open the arms up just like this. Now everything is going to shift to the left side. Look at my heel. See how I'm doing a little lift there, and then the other side. You always have to come back to here. Open. 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 Excellent. Open. Twist. Open. Twist. Open. That's what we're after. You want to keep those hands nice and high. Don't let them drop down here. I mean, if you can't get them up there, okay, just do your best. Does this remind you a little bit of some of the boxing where we have to shift the heel? So it's really good to practice. And we'll stop right there. Good. Now from that position, you want to get your legs out really, really wide. Okay. You're going to take your left hand. Show me your left hand. Excellent. Half of you got it right. Okay. You're going to take your left hand and reach down towards your right foot. And as you do, you're going to bring your other arm up and then the other way. That one's a bit harder. Now, if you can't get it, just shoot for your knee. If you can only get to your knee, that's just fine too. See, so that's like a modified version. Up. But try to get down as low as you can. This one's challenging. Keep going, just a few more of those. Good, okay, good. Coming back to center. Now, this next one, you're gonna start with your feet closer together, and we're gonna step out to the side and open like that, okay? Just like that. So step out and open. Step out and open. Step out and open. So that's off to the side. Very nice. I'm hoping that you guys feel like you've opened up the chest and worked the back and the shoulders. You go from feeling like this to feeling like this, right? Okay, good. We'll stop right there. Take a really short break. Have a swig of water, everybody. I'm going to do the same. And then we'll come back. We'll get into our boxing here, all right? Let's do it. Okay, if you like the feel of those power move exercises, if those felt good to you, you can certainly go on to online, go on YouTube or something similar, and just type in power move, but it's PWR moves. Have fun at track, Tim. Have fun out in the sunshine, you guys are heading out to track and field. Okay, so power moves with Becky Farley from the University of Arizona. Okay, so if you're interested in learning more about those, I highly recommend them. They're excellent exercises. I was lucky enough to be trained by Becky Farley about 7 years ago. I took her course and became a power moves instructor. So I try to adapt some of it into the boxing for sure. They go well hand in hand together. Yeah, good stuff. All right, so we're gonna start with a little boxing cardio. We're gonna go back and forth. You know, all the studies are talking about how important it is to work at a higher intensity than you might if you're just on your own. So when you tune into these classes, I hope that you're finding that you're working, you know, in a more vigorous kind of way than you would if you were just by yourself at home. That's why we do this. That's why you guys keep showing up, right? Okay, so let's start with our 1, 2, 3. My favorite combo. Here we go. Hands are up. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You got it. 2, 3. Looking good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 30 seconds. Now we're going to walk in place, march in place, swing those arms. Here we go. Get those feet moving. Get those arms moving. 1, 2, 1, 2. Find your rhythm. Go for it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep moving. Keep moving. Remember we talked about those hip flexors, right? Doing those Mother Hubbard? No, I can't remember. Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. That's right. Let's do our hooks. Just 3 4s. Here we go. 3, 4. Moving around. 3, 4. Moving around. 3, 4. You got it. 3, 4. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. 3, 4. 3, 4. You got it. 3, 4. Excellent. Yes. 3, 4. 3, 4. And we'll take a little break. This time, let's try to take it to a little run. So we're moving those feet quicker. See that? See that? Keep it going. Keep those knees going. Get those arms going. The arms are going faster. Your feet are trying to keep up to your hands, right? So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. There we go. Go a little bit forward, go a little bit backwards. You can move around a little bit. Running forward, running backwards. Looks good, feels good. Hope it feels good. Okay, let's do a 1, 2, 3 with a little squat in between. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Little duck. We're gonna duck. 1, 2, 3, and duck. 1, 2, 3, and duck. 1, 2, 3, duck. 1, 2, 3, and duck. 1, 2, 3, and duck. You got it. 2, 3, and duck. 1, 2. Okay, hands on your hips. Let's try to bring those heels up towards your backside. Okay, just like that. Just like that. That's what we're after. If you need to hold a chair, we'll hold a chair. But try to get those heels lifting up as high as you can go. Get them up, almost kicking your backside. Here we go, kicking the backside. That's what we're after here. All right. Excellent. Okay, let's get our uppercuts going. So we start here at number 5 and number 6. Here we go. Uppercut, uppercut. So that's a left and a right. That's a left and a right. Left uppercut, right uppercut. Left and a right. Left uppercut, right uppercut. You got it. Good. Okay, now let's do a little side step, side step. But look at my arms. They're still moving, right? I'm still moving. So right, left, right, left. Just keep that going. Keep swinging those arms. Step, step. 1, 2. If you can go faster, go faster. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just go to whatever speed feels right for you, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. You got it. You got it. You got it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Good. Now watch this one. We're going to punch with our right hand and step back with your right foot. Punch. Punch. That's a good balance exercise in boxing all in one. Keep your left hand up under your chin. Punch. Keep it going. Looking good. It's looking good. Punch. And punch. Punch. Yes. You got 5 seconds. Good. That one's kind of an active one, so let's just do a little stretch out here. Arms up, arms cross. Arms up, arms cross. Arms up, arms cross. Keep that going. Does that feel good? Feels good to swing your shoulders. I really like that. Feel the muscles getting a nice stretch, and it feels like you're getting your blood flowing. That's how it should be. Feels better than sitting around, doesn't it? It's always hard to get started, but once you get started, it feels better. Okay, left side, left side. Let's do a left punch and a left step back. Here we go. If I sit around too much, I get grumpy. You don't want to be around me when I'm grumpy. It's no fun. My poor wife just put up with me. Oh, there we go. Just like putting oil in your car. You got to do it on a regular basis. We need movement every day, as much as you can, as many days a week as you can. Some days are impossible. I know that. Okay, let's get these going again. Well, guess what? We're going to move sideways while we do these. So that's a high knee lift as you're moving sideways. That takes a little more concentration, a little more focus. There we go. Sideways, sideways. Oops, somebody's just trying to come in now. Yeah, they got booted out or they're really late for class. Okay, let's do all 6 punches. You guys ready? Here we go. Jab, cross, left hook, right hook, cut, uppercut. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. That's really good. Okay, we're going to do this little step. 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 Good for coordination, good for balance. Step in front, step across. Step and step step. Arms are out for balance out here. If you want to make it harder, you can go like this. Whatever you'd like. Keep that foot moving. Keep those feet moving, not just one. Okay, let's do our first speed bag here. You ready? Let's go. You got a speed bag right up in front of you. We're giving it a good smack. Here we go. Here we go. Smack that speed bag. There we go. There we go. Three, two, one. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. We're going to do a little circle. I'm going to just do a quick little circle. Here I go. I'm kind of running. Come back to where you started. You're going to switch directions. Here we go. Coming around. Around. Still moving around. Feels good. Woo! Go the other way. Back we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're back again. Let's do a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4 combo. Okay. What does that mean? Looks like this. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1. Shift that foot. Shift that foot. 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now watch this. We're going to take a big step out just to the right. Just to the right. Get that powerful movement going. Sorry, I didn't touch down. Touch down, step. Touch down, step. Keep it going. You're looking great. Step it out. Hey, we're going to switch sides. Let's move everything out to the left side now. There we go. Big step. Big step. Excellent. You got it. You got it. Good. Woo! Catch your breath there. Let's just do a big spin around here. Big as you can. Lift those heels. We want to get bigger range of motion, everybody. How big can you go? Imagine you're holding a giant hoop and you're swinging the hoop around. That's one way to think about this. Twisting through. Okay, this time just do whatever you want. We're going to do all the punches. You know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let's go. Just kind of do whatever you want. Imagine you're fighting your opponent, which is Mr. Parkinson's. We call him Mr. P. Boom, boom. Okay, working, working, working. You can go forward, kind of shuffle forward, throw a few punches. Don't forget your uppercuts. Yeah, you got some hooks in there too. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Looking good. 4. Let's keep going. We're gonna do another 30 seconds. Big finish coming up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop now. Boom, 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 boom. Keep that going, keep that going, keep that going. Moving those feet, move those feet, move those feet. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. 1, 2, boom, boom, boom. There's no right or wrong. You guys look great. Fantastic. 5 seconds. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. 3, 2, 1. All right. Woo. Well done. Give those arms a nice big swing. Excellent work, everybody. Give those arms a nice big swing. Your heart rate should be up nice and high by now if you're really giving it on that last one especially. That's what we're after. Now let's just do one arm. Get that one arm swing going, or circle, sorry. I call this the Pete Townsend, remember? He's got his guitar from The Who. Hey, let's change directions, same arm. Get a nice big circle going in that shoulder girdle, all the way up and around. Excellent, that's what we're after. And the other side. Now be careful with these. If you've had shoulder injuries or if you've got some arthritis in the shoulder, you might want to start with just a small circle like that, but try to build it up as big as you can. As big of a circle as you've got in you. Okay? Just like so. And that's what we're after. And the other way around. You got her. You got it. Nice big circles. That's excellent. Oh, does that feel good? Hope that feels good. Feels good to me. Grab your chair again. You're going to pull your chair in. And we're going to put one foot way out, way out behind you. And press into that heel. Press that heel into the ground. Feel that lovely stretch go into your calf muscle. Now, these are what we call static stretches. You do these at the end of exercise, not at the beginning. Because now that we've done the exercise, we want to stretch out those muscles, try to increase the range of motion you have in your muscles. And not just your muscles, but all your connective tissue, your fascia. So that's what gets tight when you don't move. So you want to warm up by swinging all your limbs. And then you want to do your exercises, get everything nice and warm, and then do these held stretches. Now bend that back knee just a little bit. You want to do these held stretches at the end. And they help to make some good changes. Good. Which is why yoga is so beneficial. And chair yoga is fantastic. If you don't like doing the full, get down on the floor a lot yoga, go to a chair yoga class. They're great. Highly recommend them. Oh, feel that stretching out. That's what we're after. Feel that lovely stretch. And bend that back knee just a little bit. You feel that stretch go down a little bit lower. I bet you feel that. Down into the Achilles region. All right. Now, one of my favorite stretches is this one. Now, I'm hoping that everybody can do this. We're going to start with the chair kind of sideways. I'm looking directly at the chair from the side. I bring one foot up onto the chair, and I just kind of feel like I'm sitting talking to somebody. But I've got one hand on the back of the chair, one elbow just kind of across my knee. And you want to feel a stretch all into the back, maybe into your backside. Wherever you're tight, it's going to show up. That's what we're after. Feel that lovely stretch. And you can play around with that a little bit. You can go forward or you can come back a little more. Go to where it feels tightest and hold that. I mean, it shouldn't be painful. It should feel, like it's doing some good, not causing you pain or grief. Okay. Now, if I straighten my leg, I feel it a lot more down through here, which is where I really need it. Okay. On the other side, here we go. We're going to put that foot up. I'm going to rest my elbow on my knee. And I'm going to just kind of rock a little bit till I find a spot that feels like it needs it. That's what we're after. Oh, yeah, that feels good. There's a spot. I hope you're all feeling that as well. Make sure you keep hold of that chair. It's a good exercise to do. And again, you want to do these kind of stretches when your muscles are warm. After you've done a walk or done some exercise, do these at the end after you've done your exercises. That's best. All right. Okay, now we get to sit down on the chair. Chairs are for sitting on, right? Sure. Okay, so we're sitting down. Sorry, my screen seems to be freezing a little bit. Let's do a big lift up, high as you can go. Then we're going to tilt a little bit to the left. A little bit to the right. Just stretch that out. Range of motion. And then bring them straight back. And we're going to release those fingers slowly slowly bring the arms back to right about here and just hold for a second, looking up. Bring them down. That right arm is going to come right across the body. Keep it going. Give it a little push. Just hold it in with your other arm. You want to feel it stretching up through here. Yes. Excellent. And the other side. Pulling that across. That's it. Well, thank you all. The best way to fight Parkinson's is to exercise. Good. One last thing, just kind of come forward in your chair a tiniest bit. Bring your arms up. Let's just kind of reset. We're going to pull back, pull the shoulder blades together, drop the head, stretch. And again, reach forward, pull back. Just feel a nice stretch in through here. Let those arms come down, just kind of dangle at your side. Nice deep breath in. One more in through the nose. One more. Thank you guys all for coming. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And yes.